Hi YouTube, I'm back. I actually got another car. It's a new project. This is something I've never worked on before. It's old car, so everything should be pretty easy on it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the base install. I got some cheap little wiring here, nothing too expensive in case somebody tries to steal it or whatever the case be. But I got this here, and I'm just gonna go ahead and hook it up, and then I'll go ahead and show you guys how I did it and what I did to it. But first things first, I mean, the car is an 87 Oldsmobile, and I just bought it. It's been sitting for over 15 years now, and I mean, it's in fairly good condition besides the paint job. I mean, all this stuff is not too bad, you know, everything's still there, everything's still intact, all original. Has the original 305. I put a new filter, that's all I did. Nothing much, just a nice little filter, let it breathe better. Cheap battery, nothing expensive. Threw a battery in there, flushed the radiator out, put some coolant in there, and fired it right up. It started up, no problems, and been driving it ever since. So again, this is a 305, the 5.0 motor. I don't know if it's a 305 or 307, but it's a 5.0. It's only got 3 gears, a 3-speed transmission, so nothing major, just a nice cruise around the city car. But now, I bought it from the guy for a ridiculous price. Now, I didn't even know he sold me this car with as much as it owed on the tags. I mean, it kind of evens out, but I mean, the guy wanted literally 300 bucks. 300 bucks for a running Oldsmobile Cutlass. And keep in mind, I haven't even told you how many miles this thing has on it yet. $23,633 miles. They're all original miles. The guy never really drove the car. Took it out here and there. Took it a few places. That's just about it. Other than that, I mean, he's had a few long trips with this car from what I've heard and from what he told me. And I changed little things, brakes, spark plugs, wires, stuff like that. Nice little distributor cap there. Yeah, I mean, the thing runs like a dream. The suspension is beautiful. But again, I'm gonna go ahead and just do a quick install here on some wiring and everything. I got the radio in there. Obviously, there was no harness or anything when I got this car. The radio system before was stolen out of here, so that's why I made that comment about my stuff getting stolen earlier. So I didn't want to install anything too major, because if I install anything major, someone's gonna take it or something might happen, who knows. But I just wanted to put some simple stuff, get some sound in here. And right now I got the radio hooked up. I got a few tweeters up there. We've got a tweeter here, and we've got one on the other side over there. And then in the back there's supposed to be 6.5s. I guess I couldn't find any 6.5s, so all I did was put some smaller speakers in there, some round ones, and it sounds like I just got tweeters. So I want to hook up this bass and get some mids in there as well, and all that other stuff, you know, that good stuff you guys like. So go ahead and check out my channel and everything. I'm gonna have another video up is showing more into what I'm gonna do. For this radio, there wasn't any harness, so what I did really for the radio was run a direct power from the battery, use it as an accessory, and then I grabbed the wire from an ignition an ignition fuse over there, and followed that over here, hooked it up to the ignition fuse, and hooked that one up to the power. So accessory wire, you just need constant power, so that's why I hooked it up to the battery, so it can have that constant power, keep the memory and all that. And that's just about it. The ground, there was a ground wire there, or you could even frame it, because there's you know, metal spots behind this here, and you could frame it. There's clips all along the side here, all through there, all through the side. I broke a few opening them, so I suggest you look out and watch when you're opening it.